AM5 coolers are a bit of a hot topic right now. A little while ago, AMD officially revealed that you can indeed use AM4 coolers alongside their new AM5 CPUs. But there is a catch. Apart from just having a fresh new look, the socket type has also changed, going from PGA to LGA. This has altered the overall structure of the motherboard and in particular the AMD socket actuation mechanism. All of this means that you can no longer remove the backplate from the board itself, and that's why factoring in your cooler is important with AM5, as you cannot use a cooler that relies on its own specific backplate to mount it, just like this one. The good news though is that the stack height, which is the total height of the socket plus the CPU itself, is actually the same between AM4 and AM5. This means that as long as your existing AM4 cooler can mount directly onto the OEM backplate that's on an AM4 motherboard, or doesn't use the backplate at all, you're in the clear. Whether your existing cooler attaches via the black mounting clips or uses its own front mounting plate, both mean you should not need a new cooler. So to break it down simply, AM4 coolers that use the OEM backplate or the two front clips can work. And AM4 coolers that must use their own backplate like this won't work. The next hurdle is finding out if it's able to handle the heat of these new CPUs. All coolers are rated to handle specific TDPs, total draw power, in order to provide adequate cooling. The base TDP for the 7600X and 7700X is 105 watts, and this is at its minimum level of performance. If you're wanting to overclock, and that includes the stock boosting behavior, it will increase from there. So ideally, you want your CPU cooler to keep up with and prevent your CPU from throttling. The higher end 7900X and 7950X require 170 watt base TDP support, for example, so those boys are rather hot and really need adequate cooling to perform their best. So now you have all that sweet knowledge. Let's talk a bit about our Thermaltake cooler options for you. Whether you want to buy a new CPU cooler from us, or if you're wondering if your existing TT cooler can support your upgrade. For air coolers right out of the box, you can run with our UX200 ARGB coolers, our Contact Silent 12 coolers, and our Contact 9 coolers. But when it comes to our awesome Tough Air series, including the 510, 310, and 110, as well as the 510 color variants, all of them can work, but they will require an upgrade kit just like this one, which you can get if you head down to the description, or if you're outside of the Australian region, you can contact your local branch's support page. For our all-in-ones, all of our current generation models will work right out of the box, so no upgrade kit required. I'll pop the full list on the screen for you to make it easier, but you can see we have our Ultra series, our Tough Liquid ARGB series, the Flow RC series, the TH series, the Flow DX RGB series, the Flow Ring RGB series, and even our Water 3.0 series. And lastly, for the custom water cooling enthusiasts out there, our Pacific W9 and W8 CPU water blocks are ready to go right out of the box. For our other models, you will need to head down to the description box and grab an upgrade kit. So that's the Pacific W4, Pacific W5, W7, MX1, and MX2 water blocks. Lastly, when it comes to liquid cooling kits, all of these up on the screen right now will require upgrade kits. And that wraps it all up. I hope I was able to help you figure out what kind of CPU cooler you'll be needing if you plan to upgrade to AM5. If I was able to help you out, please leave me a like to let me know, and if there's something worth sharing that I've missed, help everyone out by throwing a comment down below. Happy building out there, and I'll see you again soon.